Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Lee, board-certified plastic surgeon at Wave Plastic Surgery, a world's leading clinic. Today, I'm going to walk you through what a pyramid rejuvenation is, who are the ideal candidates, and what that procedure entails. So what is pyramid rejuvenation? Pyramid rejuvenation is utilizing fillers in a very natural way. One of the mistakes, or sometimes patients' perception about fillers, is that sometimes it makes it look overly done or unnatural. With pyramid rejuvenation, what we're doing is that we're using small amount of fillers in multiple areas to mimic what changes as we get older, and therefore rejuvenate the face in a more natural way and replacing areas that has changed. Who are ideal candidates for pyramid rejuvenation? It's really designed for patients who are seeking a more rejuvenated face in a natural way. Here's what you should expect from start to finish. Before the procedure, the consultation is probably the most important thing about the pyramid rejuvenation because everybody's needs are a little bit different. And so a consultation is what takes actually the longest in this procedure. And what we do is that we design exactly where and how much of these fillers that we want to actually place. Pyramid rejuvenation involves using small amounts of fillers. And typically these fillers are hyaluronic acid fillers in strategic places. The order is very important because what we want with the pyramid rejuvenation is we want to go from outside towards the center. So outside the face and go more towards the center of the face. When we actually age, there are changes that occurs at the periphery of the face. For example, the temple sort of sinks in, the submalar region also sinks in, and we start developing jowls. And so what we want to do with the pyramid rejuvenation with fillers is to address those areas in a very natural way. And we purposely inject small amounts, not too much, because at the end, we want to create a more natural, non-overdone look. So we start at the periphery, then we go more towards the center. And when we say center, we're talking about now the cheek region, the nasolabial fold, the marionette line, and perhaps the lips. And then we go more centrally to address areas such as maybe the nose and the chin region. And by going in a more systematic way from outside in, we are kind of like moving everything more towards the center so that we're building up the face and we don't need that much filler to achieve a more rejuvenated natural look. Depending upon the patient's needs, the procedure can take anywhere from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. And depending upon what type of hyaluronic acid fillers we're utilizing, a lot of times the result will last anywhere from 6 months to a year. After the procedure, you may see some little bit of bruising, a little bit of swelling, but usually in the next 24 to 48 hours, it looks quite natural. For a lot of patients, we do see the patients back after about 2 weeks to kind of reassess and see if there are any other areas that can require a little bit of touch-up. After the procedure, most patients, they can't quite place exactly what changed, but because we're using small aliquots in multiple areas that truly addresses the changes that occur as we get older, they look much more naturally refreshed. Pyramid rejuvenation is more of a global, natural approach to rejuvenation of the face. For more information, please visit worldsleadingclinics.com.